The Chicago Bears suck. Flat out, the Chicago Bears franchise sucks. Now, I apologize for everyone. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. If you want to skip ahead, just go over the analysis of the game, look forward, everything like that. You can skip in the video. But me as a Chicago Bears fan, much like a lot of you, I'm no different than you. I don't have extensive knowledge of the Bears, anything like that. Just a regular fan. I'm probably going to say what a lot of you are thinking right now. I used to have a football coach who would tell me, if you're going to screw up, do it a different way. Do it a different way. You're at least making progress, right? Last year we saw a glimpse of that. The defense stunk and our offense was good for once. It was great to see. We're messing up a different way, losing a different way. I was excited to see it. And that was the big thing this year. I was so excited. For once we were going to have a good offense. Justin Fields back there, got a few weapons, made a few improvements on the offensive line. It was supposed to be different. We were supposed to actually have a good offense for once in Chicago. But once again, it's the same thing over and over. Our franchise is a joke. Never had a 4,000-yard passer. Justin Jefferson already had some stat where he's already got more receiving yards than the whole Bears franchise combined or something like that. DJ Moore in his 5 years as a Panther would be our leading receiver. Yada, yada, yada. It is the same thing over and over. I don't know if we're cursed and we can never find a good quarterback. I don't know if it's the management, who, whatever. I don't know what it is, but nothing ever changes as a Bears fan, and that's the thing that sucks the most. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the exact same way, but let's dive into this Bucs game and go over what happened. So obviously, I mean, we looked good to start. What did we do? We got DJ Moore the ball twice. We threw the ball downfield, scored on the first drive, looked great. And then after that, doesn't happen anymore. We stopped throwing the ball downfield, not happening like that, and we're not clicking as an offense. Nothing looks good. We go back to screenplays. Luke Getsy, terrible. I'll get into all that later. The defense made Baker Mayfield look like Oklahoma Baker Mayfield once again. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't super high on the defense this year. Once again, that wasn't like my main focus coming this year, was to see how the defense did. We're starting Tyreek Stevenson, a rookie at DB. We didn't get many defensive line signings, which we needed. The only one we got was Yannick Ngakoue, which I do like, but we didn't get many, so I didn't think the defense was going to be great this year. And they honestly didn't play bad. Only gave up 20 points. It says 27. We had a pick six. They didn't play terrible. I thought Eberflus called a decent game on defense, but I'll touch on Eberflus, how I feel about him later. And like I said, the defense isn't the issue with the Bears right now. The big issue I have with the Bears at the moment, we're not making adjustments at all throughout the game. We were down by 4 to the Packers at halftime. What happened in that game? We all saw it. We got waxed. Absolutely waxed. And we were down 4 at halftime. Packers came out, made adjustments, and whooped us. Once again, this week, we're down 3 at halftime. And then what happens in the third quarter? We don't do anything. No points, no scoring. We look awful. We made no adjustments at halftime. I don't know what's going on at halftime with our coaches. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. They're going in at halftime just being like, yeah, we'll do the same thing. They're not going to make any adjustments, right? No. And then they make adjustments and we get whooped in the second half. Moving on to Fields, I mean, he does not look good. He has plays that are decent, but I mean, one play that everyone overlooks, it's third down. We're at like the 35, 36, I don't know, 35-ish yard line. And he takes a sack on third down, moves Cairo Santos back to a 52-yard field goal. Thank goodness he made it, but he made the kick and bailed him out. But I mean, Justin Fields is taking a sack on third down when we're already in field goal range backing our kicker up. We can't do that. Everyone saw the clip of him when there's a guy wide open in the seam, absolutely missed him. I mean, you got to read the field better than that. And it's not Ohio State quarterbacks are terrible. C.J. Stroud had 300-yard passing in his second game in the NFL. Justin Fields has never had one of those. And the thing is, on offense, it's like with Luke Getsy, I don't know what he's doing. I understand this is a franchise quarterback. We want to keep him for the long run. That's our game plan, right? But guess what? If we don't let our franchise quarterback do what he does best and run the football and make plays and be a playmaker, he's going to look terrible. He's not going to do well. So it doesn't matter if he's healthy. If he's not playing his game, he's going to look awful and he's not going to be our franchise quarterback. I would rather have Justin Fields go out there, run the ball, have some design runs, set play action up off of it, throw the ball deep and throw a pick, than rather him just dink and dump all game and have nothing go well, throw a screen, not have him run the ball, run game's not great, all that stuff. I'd rather have him throw the ball and throw like 3 picks than do what we're doing where we're just throwing a bunch of screens and nothing works. Dinking and dunking. In the second half, when we went down and we scored again in the fourth quarter, what happened? We got DJ Moore the ball twice. Once again, we threw him the ball downfield. It's almost like there's a correlation there. You throw the ball downfield to our best playmaker, and what happens? We go down and score. I don't know. I'm no offensive coordinator. I'm no great mind. I don't know, but it looks awful. From a head coaching standpoint, Eberflus is not it. And I'm saying that because When we first hired him, I was optimistic. I was. But I don't understand why, as our franchise, you're hiring a defensive minded coach. Can we please go out and get an offensive minded head coach? I mean, there are so many great offensive minded head coaches out there that we could have had. I mean, just for one example, look at the Commanders right now. They have Eric Bieniemy as their offensive coordinator, guy from the Chiefs. We could have hired him as a head coach. He's taking the Commanders and having them put up 30 some points a game. But we go out and we hire a defensive minded coach. Why are we doing that? Why are we hiring a defensive minded coach as the Chicago Bears who can never figure out an offense? We need to get an offensive minded coach in there to help Fields develop. I think Fields is a fantastic football player. I do. I believe he's a talented athlete. I believe with the right development, he'd be a great player. His biggest issue is he plays for the Chicago Bears, and we can't develop him. I don't know if it's a curse or if our staff can just never develop quarterback, but we can't do it. Eberflus is not the guy. That's my biggest takeaway from this. He is definitely not our head coach moving forward. I want him to be. I want Fields to be our quarterback, and I want it to work. But something's got to change. And right now, I'm putting on Eberflus. Getsy's definitely got pressure on him too. Fields has definitely got pressure on him too, and it's not working out. So we got to make some changes there. So moving forward, what do? I mean, we're playing the Chiefs this week. We're plus 12.5, which is terrible, against the Chiefs who have not looked good so far. And here's the thing. I don't even know how this game's going to work. I could easily see the Bears coming in and winning this game for no good reason. Or I could see this being the week the Chiefs get on track and they whoop us, which is more like what I think will happen. I've already told myself I'm done betting on the Bears forever because I'm a home team guy and I'm always rooting for the Bears. I think they're going to do well. And then not only do they lose, but I lose money on them. So I don't even know who I would take on the spread. I really don't. We could probably win just straight up, or the Chiefs will make us look like a peewee football team and they'll look like the Chiefs of old and we'll look awful. So I really don't know what to do. Luke Getsy's got to let Justin Fields start running. We saw it work last year. Why are we not using it again? Do what works. Let our offense actually develop with a quarterback who's a playmaker instead of just trying to secure him the entire time and make sure he's a franchise quarterback forever and ever and nothing ever happens. As a Bears fan, this sucks right now. I don't know what to do. I think Ryan Poles is a great GM. At least I thought that in the offseason, but maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. I mean, it just seems like nothing will ever change. So I don't even know who to get rid of, who to keep, what to do, because it seems like it's all pointless. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what we should do as a Bears organization. Hopefully the Panthers stink and we can get their pick really high up. But I'm praying for all you Bears fans. Let's stick together because this season looks like it's going to suck. See ya.